All right, Tuesday the 12th, we're back to our Tabata workout or our HIIT timer. We have dolphin hops, hip touches, squat switches, alternating knee drivers. This one I didn't like. Dolphin hops, 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, out. Hip touches, I'll show you from the front. Drop your hip, drop your hip, drop your hip, drop your hip. Squat switches, squat, turn, squat, turn, squat, turn, squat, turn. Alternating knee drivers, knee, switch, knee, switch, knee. Okay, so like I said, this one was tough. I don't know, maybe I was just not in the mood, but I thought this one was tough. So dolphin hops. So what you're doing is you're basically in a high plank and you're, like when we talked about our pike push-ups, you're basically jumping your feet in a pike type of stance. So you're gonna be out in your high plank, you're gonna do a little jump, pike, another pike, another pike, so 3, jump all the way back out. So pike, 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 out. Pike, 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 or you can step back. Pike, 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 step back, pike, 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 okay? If you need to use a chair, you can still do it. Pike, 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 okay? That's your dolphin hop, hip touches. This is working the sides. You're gonna be an elbow plank, not high plank. And you're basically, open up your feet a little bit wider than normal, drop your hip down, come back to the middle. Drop the other hip down, come back to the middle. Drop, up, drop, up. It does not matter if your hip actually touches the ground. It might not. I feel like mine does sometimes, but you don't have to in order to like feel that pull. So again, elbow plank, drop down, middle, down, middle, down, middle. And while you're doing it, you might notice that your feet slip, and or it could just be my shoes on the carpet. I never know because I always slip. So when I drop my hip and I come back to middle, when I come back to middle, I usually readjust my feet. Then I drop down, come back to middle. If I need to, readjust my feet. So for me, I basically drop, step, drop, step, drop, step, drop, step. So I stay in the same spot. If I didn't re-step, it's like my foot slips this way. So I'm like not on the ball of my foot, I'm on like my tippy toe. So that's why I re-step. I slide, I re-step, I slide, I re-step. So again, I don't know if that happens to everybody or if it's just me and my carpet, I don't know. Squat switches. So this is what made me hate this one. This is really tiring. So you're basically gonna do a regular squat, then you're gonna jump up and turn to the side. So my legs went from here to here, and my arms went the opposite way. So my legs jumped to the right, my arms went to the left. So what's happening is you're creating a twisting motion. So think about that. And I know it seems confusing because you're like, wait, my legs and my arms are going where? But if you think about it as for what it is, which is a twist, you can't, I mean, technically you can twist all the same way, but you want to think of it as like a jar opening, something where the top and the bottom have to go separate ways. So my hips go one way, my arms go another. My hips go one way, my arms go another. So it's kind of, if you have to practice this, your hips go one way, your arms go the other. Switch, other switch, switch, other switch. So as you can imagine, that gets really tiring. So when I was doing this and I was getting really tired, if I couldn't do the switch, okay, literally, the hair is back. Where? Like, I don't understand. It's just tickling me. So when you, I almost just broke my ankle off. Okay, anyways. So when you're doing it, if you're getting really tired, I would just stop the switching and hit a couple of regular bodyweight squats until I felt ready to jump again. And then I would hit a couple of regular ones, but it gets really tiring. And you can't really slow it down. Like once you squat, that switch is so quick, you can't like do that part slow. So it gets tiring, but you'll get through it. I don't even know where I am. Okay, alternating knee drivers. So this one is another one that seems confusing. It's almost like the more you think about it, somehow it got in my mouth. Oh my God, the traveling phantom hair. The more you think about it, the more it is confusing. It's easier to feel it than it is to think about it. So what a knee driver is you're gonna get like a nice long stance and you're gonna drive your knee up to your chest and you're gonna bring your hands like pull through. So this is what your knee driver looks like. Drive your knee up to your chest, pull your hands down so you're like pulling through, okay? But because we're on a timer, we need to do both sides and we need to do them evenly. So you're just gonna alternate. So I'm gonna get nice and stretched out, pull, switch, knee, switch, knee, switch, knee. So if you have to go slow, it's okay. It almost feels like a shuffle. Shuffle, that's literally on my mouth. Ugh. You know what? There must be like hair or lint in my shirt, and every time I go like this, I'm wiping it on my face. Okay, anyways. Shuffle, shuffle. So faster, it looks like this. Okay? So again, all these things together is very tiring. I hated this one, but if you get through it, you're gonna feel really good.